go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers now. To my right, we got a man that really needs no introduction, for he is known the world over. It's the one, it's the only, it's Pops. And this is the official post-fight review for Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius, and Caleb Plant versus Anthony Dirrell. Now, the result for the fight, for both fights, was the same. Deontay Wilder and Caleb Plant both put Robert Helenius and Anthony Dirrell straight in the dirt. Like, straight in the dirt. Now, we'll start with Caleb Plant. Obviously, this fight was a fight that had a lot of hype going, a lot of hoopla going in. A lot of people were, very curious to see how Caleb Plant would look after the Canelo Alvarez fight, because it was a big fight that he lost and whatnot. But first fight it was his first fight with his new trainer, Stephen Breadman Edwards. I was getting very pissed off. If you guys watched live, you'll know how pissed off I was getting, because Devin Haney had a snooze fest on one TV. Caleb Plant was on his way to a snooze fest. I wasn't really seeing the straight right hand that I wanted to see, and then all of a sudden, in round, was it 8 or 9?
Yeah.
He throws a little short left hook to the body, and then he throws a power left hook to the chin, and he put Anthony Dirrell straight in the dirt. So Caleb Plant, makes a statement to the world that, hey, he is back. He is still a top 68 pounder. He is someone to deal with, and it was good to see. Now, I'll be honest with you, objectively speaking, Pops, I don't think he can fight that style of fight like against a Benavidez type fighter.
Yeah.
He had to sit down earlier and on his punches against a guy like Benavidez.
I'll credit Plant did win the fight, but I'm saying he fought an old 38-year-old in Dirrell. So he won. Like you said, the results are the most important thing. He did what he had to do, but if he's gonna fight a young buck like Benavidez or anybody else in that type of style, it'd be tough for him to fight that way.
My favorite part of the fight was when he came in the ring with a black T-shirt that says, "You don't know me enough to hate me." And then after he knocked him out, he put another shirt on with it.
That caught me by surprise. I like that.
But now you do.
I like that.
And he had the shovel out, and it was definitely one of those moments in time that you'll definitely remember. But good result for him. Not the biggest fan of the overall performance, but he set him up, and that style of fight worked against Dirrell. We'll see what kind of adjustments he makes when he fights the bigger names like your Charlos and your Benavidez's and your things like that. So shout out to Caleb Plant. Good to see him back there, and good to see him delivering a highlight reel knockout. Now, Deontay Wilder. Last time we saw him, he delivered one of the greatest heavyweight fights we ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever. In the history of the sport.
Respect
when
him.
he fought Fury. There's been a lot of criticism over here on this channel and many channels over the years for some things, but one thing you can never say about Deontay Wilder, he's never lacked heart. And he's never lacked excitement. He brings the excitement to the heavyweight division. He brings the pain to the heavyweight division. And there's not really a whole lot to make of his fight either. As he eloquently stated in this post-fight interview, he was hostile, mobile, and agile in this fight. Moving around the ring, circling, using his legs. And then he kind of baited Robert Helenius to come forward. And then he did something he doesn't normally do. He threw a straight right hand going backwards. Wilder normally got that has success going forward. He threw a straight right hand while going backwards and put him out. And, first round knockout. Now, you got some people insinuating that Helenius took a dive and things like that. Now, look, I'm going to tell you this. If he did somehow take a dive, then he's a great actor. He deserves a motherfucking Academy Award. Yeah, right. My language, but he deserves an Academy Award because your eyes just don't roll back your head out of a punch. Wilder landed that punch clean. And this is Deontay Wilder. And side note, this was Deontay Wilder's first fight wearing the new, he's never worn Grant boxing gloves before, but he said that he wore Grant boxing gloves because he said when he was wearing these Everlast gloves, and then I have experience wearing Everlast gloves, they're not that good.
Yeah, so.
He has history of breaking his hand, so with the Grant gloves, they're actually tailored and custom made just for his hand.
Right. And
it seemed like, the Grants have done well for him. So shout out to Elvis Grant and Elliot Grant, fine folks at Grant boxing gloves, but what do you make of his performance, Pops?
I was happy. I've been preaching when I wanted Wilder back. He came back. He brought excitement to boxing. No matter what you say or what you think about him, that man will always have that right hand, and that right hand will suit him right. And it showed again why he's an exciting heavyweight. Yes, whatever happened with Fury is over. The chapter's closed. But what he's done now, come back very humble, and he showed. As long as I have that right hand, good night, Irene.
Finish this sentence for me. In 2023, Deontay Wilder's first fight should be against
Anthony Joshua.
Why?
I think that fight. I mean, I think a lot of fans throughout the world, not just in the UK, whatever, been wanting this fight for the longest time, going back and forth, the whole soap opera about it, and just the fact that the UK love Wilder, got a known name, and because I think it's just a story that you it's like you're reading a book and you get into the end of the chapter, but you don't know what the results are going to be unless you finish that chapter, and that's what we need to see with that one.
Okay, well, look, out of the Joshua fight, there's obviously a lot of unfinished business there, but the fight we're probably going to get most likely next is the Andy Ruiz fight. That should probably be a WBC eliminator, and then the winner of that probably goes on to fight Fury. But all in all, not a bad night of boxing for PBC. You know, Emmanuel Rodriguez scored a good win as a B-side against Gary and Antonio Russell. Michelle Rivera got on the win column against Jerry Perez to keep his career going. Frank Sanchez stopped Carlos Negron in the 9th round. Negron, though, I thought had a career best performance even in the loss, so I'm sure he'll get more opportunities in the future. But all in all, not the worst night. Definitely not the worst card PBC's ever put on. Good night of boxing, all in all, for PBC. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What did you guys make of Caleb Plant's performance against Anthony Dirrell? What did you make of Wilder's performance against Helenius? Let us know all that good stuff in the comments down below. Make sure y'all take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take it nice.
And I think True School Sports, he's the truth. One of the best YouTube, the best.
Ooh, the number one.
Number one.
Brandon, you've been there, man, and you're building up a good following with us.
Thank you.
And I'm proud to be a part of what you're doing, too. You are spectacular. And
Thank you, man. All the best to True School Boxing and keep up the good work.